The temperatures are running hot and cold, but that's springtime in Kansas for you. Hello everyone, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Nick. Temperatures may be hot and cold, but our stories aren't. All today on your Eagles Perch. The Science Olympiad team competed at the state tournament in Wichita and placed first overall. This victory qualifies them to compete at the national tournament at Wisconsin Stout this May. This student may have been working really hard all year, and it was great to see them have so much success. A huge thanks also goes out to Kevin Davidson, who really stepped up and made the trip to Wichita a success. If you have any of these kids in class, please let them know how proud we are.
As fourth quarter persists, lots of students could use a little help getting their grades up to finish the year strong. Justine has a package to do just that.
While starting fourth quarter can be exciting, we also have a lot to worry about. Here are some ways you can bring your grades up. Pay attention in class. By paying attention in class, you can understand the material better. You'll also get the practice you need when the teacher gives you work time. Take notes. While listening is an effective way of learning material, it also helps to take notes. Taking notes the way you understand them can be an effective way to understand the material better. We all have our own ways of doing things to get ahead, and taking notes the way you'll understand them is very helpful. Ask questions. Asking questions is very important. When you don't understand something, the best thing you can do is ask questions. You can't understand material if you don't ask questions. It's always a good way to retain information by clarifying it. Study. Studying is a good way to retain information. By studying, you review the material, and the more you study, the more likely you will do better on tests. Tests are a big part of your grade, and by doing well on them, you will see your grade begin to rise. So Eagles, there you go. Raising your grades is only as difficult as you make it, but nothing is impossible.
Congratulations to the following students for auditioning and being selected for the KCDA All-State High School Women's Honor Choir, which will rehearse and perform in Topeka this summer on July 7th through the 8th, 2016. Kayleen Broom, Cece Court, Emily McCasson, Georgia Mitchell, Layella Phillips, Annika Player, and Megan Reed.
We of the millennial generation are called digital natives. What we really know about the digital genie we worship called the computer. Harrison and Brady take us inside and illuminate the mysteries of our digital world.
Computers. A lot of people don't know about PCs or Macs. It's funny because we use those pieces of equipment every day in life, in school, at home, and even at a friend's house. First off, we have the motherboard. The motherboard is basically like a subway station for all the parts. The motherboard acts like the brain of the system. The motherboard helps parts communicate. Then, with the motherboard comes the processor. The processor helps with how fast everything communicates. It is measured in gigahertz. It's basically milliseconds in computer terms. With the motherboard and the processor, you need random access memory. This is storage for data. For instance, when you open Microsoft Word, it goes into your hard drive because your PCU, RAM, because your CPU can get a lot faster when it doesn't all go onto the hard drive. With RAM, you also have a graphics processing unit, or GPU. It helps with how the computer processes video to the monitor. You also need a hard drive. The hard drive is where everything is stored, including the operating system, or the OS. This is probably the most important part of the computer, next to the motherboard. That is it for today. Please tune in next week to find out the rest of the parts of a computer. I'm Harrison Hemming, signing off.
Radio down. The clock is ticking down on the school year, and no one feels it more than a senior. Janelle asked some of our senior Eagles about their future plans.
What's your name?
My name is Amanda Lipset.
And what will you be doing once you get out of high school?
I will be going to JUCO to get all my general classes.
Okay. And then after, I'm sorry.
I want to major in film. I want to become a film director, so I'm still looking for other colleges.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
My name's Aaliyah.
What will you be doing once you get out of high school?
When I get out of high school, I'll be going to MU and doing journalism and video editing.
Thank you. It's almost that time of year where seniors need to make up their mind for their future. Some teenagers don't do anything when they get out of high school, but that's not all true for all people. Some people have big plans when they get out of high school, but it just depends on how they feel at the end of the school year. Again, it's almost that time of year where seniors need to make up their mind. This is Janelle for Equals Perch.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Nick.
You have a wonderful summer and all that.
Yeah, go for it.